Hello and welcome as we continue on in Philippians. Paul is continuing to tell us the condition that Epaphroditus found himself in. He was sick. He was sick to the point of death. And he says, I've got to send him to you so that not only do you see that he's well, but you can rejoice. You can rejoice that God has answered prayer. You can rejoice with what God has done. It's a great moment in time, to be an encouragement to others, to be an encouragement to one another, to stand up and take an opportunity to give a testimony of what God has done. Maybe a prayer in your own life that God has answered, a way God has taught you something. It's a great thing to do, to let someone know who has been praying for you, knowing that somebody has been concerned for your well-being, to let them know God has answered your prayer. That's what Paul is doing with Epaphroditus. He's sending Epaphroditus back to the Philippians so that he can report in, and he says, you need to know that God has answered your prayer, and you need to receive him with great joy. He says, with great affection. This man, when you look at him, understand that he almost died. He almost died. And God heard your prayers. And now he's raised him up, and he's back in the work of the Christ. He's risking his life to complete a service to me. He's putting his own life at risk just to help me as well. He's recommending to the Philippians Epaphroditus. It's a great moment in time to give your testimony, to thank God, not just for what he's doing in your life, but to thank others for things that they've done in your life. Maybe go back to that person who helped you understand that you needed a Savior, and thank them. Say, just like Epaphroditus, I was dead in my sins, and through what you shared me, my eyes were opened and I saw I needed a Savior. Maybe thanking a pastor, maybe thanking a body, a church group that came alongside of you in a time of need, and saying thank you for what you have done in my life. Encourage one another with these kinds of testimonies. Rejoice in what God has done in your life and in the lives of those around you. Think of someone today. I want to encourage you. Think of someone. Give them a call, drop them an email, send them a text message, and say, I just want to thank you for how God used you in my life. Till next time in the Pastor's Study, goodbye, and may